welcome back to my channel. My name is Amy. I'm glad you spent time. I'm a mother of two and hustling through life, juggling a couple of things, and my experiences as a mother have inspired me to be uploading at least two videos daily on issues around motherhood and parenting. Just sharing the challenges, expectations, and solutions to problems which one may encounter, and some of which I have managed through without a manual. So if you're new, please consider subscribing because there's a lot in store for all of us to learn. This episode is a continuation of two previous episodes whose links I'll share in the description box. Please watch them to know where we are. But basically, we're talking about postnatal depression, and right onto it in this episode, we're talking about how to prevent postnatal depression or how to get yourself out of postnatal depression. My mother used to tell me that postnatal depression is so suicidal. I had it with my first child. And the fact that I am here smiling, even talking to mothers about motherhood issues, encourage yourself. If you're in that situation, you will overcome. You will come through and you'll be looking at that past and wondering, oh Lord, what happened there? What happened there? It's true, postnatal depression can be suicidal. Postnatal depression can make people misunderstand you, actually. People will say all sort of things if they're not understanding you. Super dads. By the way, did you know that men and fathers also have postnatal depression? Hey, is it true? Is it true, super dads? Share in the comments if you are there, if you think it's true, if you are professional and you know it's true. Share in the comments that experience. You would like to send hugs, and hugs from me, everybody, because this thing is real. It can really cause a lot. When you're there and you're struggling, babies crying, you're not understanding what they're saying, or they have colic and you yourself have issues, you can get depressed. And thank goodness, Super Mama Amy has all life hacks of how to raise colic free babies, has all life hacks on what baby cry means, what baby poop means. So don't stress, you are in the right place. So, right on to it. How will you prevent postnatal depression? Let's talk about treating postnatal depression. I've told you in my own experience. Have I told you? Have I told you? I think I've told you. Please watch the videos ahead to just know where we are at. But in my own case, immediately after baby was born, I realized I had been traumatized by the whole delivery process had traumatized me. And up to now, there are some things I don't even discuss or talk about. Not that I'm still depressed, but yeah, part of my healing, I just choose to avoid that area because of the trauma I went through, sorry. And one of the way in which you will have to help yourself out of it is through therapy. This worked for me. Therapy. Talk to somebody about what you're feeling. You might not even know you're having postnatal depression. You might not know. You might not be aware. You're just realizing you have sleepless nights or all the signs that I've talked about in the previous videos, whose link is in the description box. If you go talk to a professional, they will put you to perspective, they will guide you through behavior change, they will guide you through understanding what you're feeling and help you find solutions which could work. In Africa, people think talking to professionals about your problems is forbidden. In fact, it is sinful. People think it's weakness. It's not weakness. Super Mama Amy is telling you go for therapy. If you can afford to pay some therapists charge some money. If you can afford, please pay and get helped. If you cannot afford, I'm sure that people who do it pro bono. Super Mama Amy can do it for you. Is pro bono the right word to use here? Hey, hey. Oh my God. But go for therapy. Talk to someone about it. They will help you understand your behavior. They will help you find solutions to what you might be going through. All right. So, number one solution to help yourself is therapy. Please consider therapy. Don't just talk about it. I think, like in Kenya, people say, nafikiria niko depressed. Naweza kuwa don't ask people who have no idea. Please talk to a professional. They will help you put to perspective and guide you through it. Another thing that could help you if in severe cases is antidepressant medication. You could use medication, and this will be given to you by a specialist, your physician, your doctor. Please don't go buying over the counter drugs. Don't. Are you a medic? So don't. Please consult your, yes, consult a professional, consult a doctor, consult your physician. They will advise you on what to use. Another thing which I think helped me is being intentional about yourself. You are aware that this is what is happening and you know that this could be depression. Although you cannot afford therapy or you can't afford medication, you become intentional. In some cases, you can recover by yourself. You say, I don't want to be stressed, so this is what I'll be doing. This is how I'll plan my day, because postnatal depression could be caused by just the overwhelming nature of duties around a new mom. So you say, this is what I will do to plan my day. Like for me, let me tell you what I did. I For a long time it has always been baby first. Whatever happens, baby first. We will drop anything and run to baby's rescue. So you see, you are a mother, you are a wife, there are quite a number of things around that. You need to attend to the house, you need to attend to the baby, and you need to attend to yourself. So I became very intentional. I will do baby as long as baby is awake. Whenever baby is awake, I do me. Whenever baby is asleep, I do me. Self-care, what I usually call self-care. And I have a video of some of the things you could do for yourself as a mama to just care for yourself. So I hope you subscribe. So when that video comes up, you'll be amongst the first ones to see it. Some of the things you could do, and I'll be sharing with you some of the things I do till death that are helping me just to keep my sanity. You are intentional about yourself. You tell yourself, whatever happens, has food been cooked? The house is not kept. I will sleep when I want to. Because you have to. You have to. If you don't have enough sleep, you cannot manage to take care of everything that surrounds being a mother and a woman and a wife, okay, and a hustler. Could also be intentional about what you eat. For example, you say, it's not easy to eat, but at least every day I must ensure this and this and this is in my mouth. This could also mean you be intentional and say, let me get help. I've told you I don't have none, but I am telling you, if it's not gonna work for you, please get help if you can afford, okay? So those are just three things. Maybe if medics would tell us more in the comment section. But how to avoid? In my second baby, I have avoided it. I have avoided it with my second baby, and I have tips on what to do to avoid. So, what would you do to avoid postnatal care? For one, we are saying you plan to care for yourself. This self care could help you out of it if you're already in it, and could also help you prevent it. Second time, baby, I am not planning to be surprised. So I have planned my self care routine, communicated it to the people around me, including my husband. Everybody knows Super Mama Amy analenga stress. So we just know. And this means as you plan your self care, watch for my video to understand what that means. Watch, okay? I'll put the links in the description box. You also communicate. Another thing to do to avoid, communicate your expectations. People around you could not know what motherhood is. They could not know what that means to you. Just take time and explain. Sometimes a mother could cry without a reason. You tell your kids, you tell your husband, you tell your help, you tell everybody, your relatives, your friends, visitors. Please, if you look for me on Saturday evening, you might not find me because I am attending to myself. something like that. Communicate your expectations, communicate with your people. It helps everybody be at peace and prevent emotions and anger and moods from swinging everywhere. Okay? You could also plan for help, seek help, seek help. Seek help earlier. You know it will be overwhelming. Just this is for those ones who are expectant. Plan that it will be overwhelming. Please, we are telling you it will be overwhelming. Don't go commandoing yourself around at you will manage. You can plan for help early before baby even arrives. Is that okay? You plan for baby for help. Ask and seek help early if you can afford. Just in case you cannot afford, or probably your reasons are like mine for not having help, in the description box there's a link for why I don't have help yet. In case your reasons are like mine, you could choose, like for the first month of life, just to keep postnatal, you plan your activities or you should choose. Like I've said, in this house, baby comes first. We try to clean the house. Over time, I've adjusted and I can manage the two. But when baby is still young, the two, I mean, keeping a well kept house and managing a well fed baby. You remember, my babies are usually big and they need to breastfeed with that tempo, that frequency, that capacity. And I also need to care for myself because Super Mama Amy does not want to talk about things she will not do. So you can decide which one comes first. I've told you over time I've learned to balance, but before I learned how to balance and manage all of them and ensure all of them are cared for, I used to choose one. Baby, baby, baby was always being chosen. Most of the time, we would do the house at night. Or if we are tired, we wait until tomorrow. It's my house, come on. And if you visit a new mama and their house is unkept, keep your mouth like this. Pick a broom and sweep whenever you can, wherever you can. Please stop complaining and condemning. Now you know they can be overwhelmed. Are we together? Help out. Help out. Super dads, you come back home from fighting and conquering the world, and you come and you meet diaper is welcoming you. Susu on the diaper welcoming you. Kindly pick the diaper and put it where it should be. Don't start calling mama and yelling. Please watch my video on how to love and care for a nursing mom or a new mom. The link is in the description box. Just to get to perspective of where we are and where this should be. Another thing that you could do to prevent postnatal depression, this is one which I am doing intentionally, is, you might wonder, I'm talking about it will be overwhelming, it will be busy, and then I'm going to say what is working for me. Find something that you like doing and that will keep you busy. For me, I like seeking knowledge and impacting knowledge. So I got a channel to share my knowledge here and there. So you wonder, where do I get the time? It is my one way of sharing knowledge, finding a community, and also keeping postnatal depression away. Because sometimes I've shared in the causes of postnatal depression, you could experience social isolation, where people are giving you time and space to care for baby, and in the process you become lonely, and in the process you become sorry for yourself, and in the process you will wish for many things. One thing you could do is find something you love and keep yourself busy with it. Do it to the best of your knowledge. It will help occupy you. And why am I saying something you love? Something you love, you will enjoy doing. Keeping you busy will not, you not look at it as it's additional work. It will be therapeutical. For me, this is therapy. It's therapeutical for me. It is engaging. So there's no time to feel lonely. No. And just in case you know someone who has who has a child, Now, you might not find something which you love, by the way. You will be thinking, now what do I love? What do I love? Now what will I do? What will I do? I'm telling all of you who are around super moms, please check on them frequently. Someone could just be dying and you're there waiting to be given a call to be informed formally that they had a child. Forget about that. Give them a call. Just find out how they are. Sometimes we say, as we say in Africa, pesa ni dawa ya roho. You could. Nonetheless, find something which will busy you, something which you love doing. Let it just engage your mind and remove the thoughts of isolation. Okay? So, uh, so that's it. Another thing which I'll say that could help you prevent postnatal depression is finding knowledge. Find knowledge about what to expect when baby comes. Especially, please, especially on Super Mama's channel. Find knowledge on what baby cry means so that when baby is crying, different types of cry, you're not confused. And guess what? The link to that video is in the description box. You're not confused. You're not, this confusion, baby is colicky. That confusion could make you overwhelmed. Baby is pooping and you think there's some seeds in the poop. You think there's some vegetables in the poop. Or baby's navel is not falling off right according to you. Baby's umbilical cord, sorry. Or you skipped vaccination. Or you do not have milk, for example. All these Super Mama has talked about, but I'm also just encouraging you to seek knowledge so you prepare. Taking care of a baby is all application of knowledge. If you have the knowledge, you will keep the depression and stress away. So that's it. If you know about any other method to keep postnatal depression away or to help yourself out of postnatal depression, please share with us in the comment section. That's it for my time. I appreciate. Subscribe and hit the notification bell and see you in the next one. Bye.